everyone. I'd first like to begin by thanking the entire Miss Africa team for making this possible and for you guys for just persevering through the snow. My name is Mameisia Kabia, and I'm here representing Sierra Leone tonight, or this morning. Yes. First, I want to start with some brief background. Of course, you all know that in Africa, especially in Sierra Leone, the women just suffer from the harsh realities of poor substandard health care and extremely high maternal mortality rates. In Sierra Leone, 1 in 8 women die during childbirth, and in some villages it ranges to even 1 in 4. With a population of nearly 6 million people, there are only 4 obstetricians that are currently practicing. Therefore, my platform and my mission is to reduce or to contribute in the reduction of maternal mortality in Sierra Leone and other parts of Africa. I've entitled my campaign The New Hope Movement, and the goal of this campaign is to basically instill hope and implement justice to those without voice. I'm a strong believer of Dr. Martin Luther King's philosophy of the fierce urgency of now. Therefore, for the past few months, I've been speaking at different universities and Sierra Leone healthcare meetings just to raise awareness of this issue and to build alliances. Through these endeavors so far, the Sierra Leoneans Nurses Association, the Seven Hills Foundation, and Amnesty International have all agreed to join with me in partnership with this issue. The Sierra Leone Nurses Association in the United States basically just collects medical supplies and seasonal health care for the hospitals there in Sierra Leone. So basically, their contribution with my campaign, the New Hope Movement, would be to gear these medical supplies to the hospitals. The Seven Hills Foundation is embarking on a new project in both Sierra Leone, where they're building a new maternity ward. And basically, because there's a lack of practitioners over there, I spoke to the CEO and founder, Dr. David Jordan, and basically what I want to do with my campaign is contribute in bridging already established international elective programs at medical schools here in the United States with hospitals over there in Sierra Leone. So 3rd and 4th year med students will be practicing there year-round. After speaking with the Sierra Leone representative of Amnesty International in the UK, I was informed that they already have an existing campaign called Demand Dignity, and they would collaborate with my campaign by using it as a means to serve as a voice to advocate for the women and educate them on ways that they could receive proper health care and how to attain it with the resources available to them. So this is a threefold project. First is increasing the amount of medical supplies that are going to be distributed to the hospitals. Second is increasing the amount of healthcare practitioners that are going to be practicing in the hospitals. And third is advocating, educating, and raising awareness for the women so they can be empowered. As Miss Africa USA, not only will I use my campaign, the New Hope Movement, to instill hope and reduce maternal mortality in Sierra Leone and all of Africa, it'll be a light that ignites new hope in the women of Africa. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Choongo, and I'm representing Good morning. My name is Choongo, and I'm representing the beautiful country of Zambia. My platform is breast cancer awareness, specifically targeting women of Africa. Breast cancer awareness is my platform primarily because I'm a high-risk candidate of the disease. My great-grandmother and my grandmother both died of breast cancer. And just having to see what my grandmother went through just gave me the motivation to educate as many women as possible about the awareness of breast cancer. Did you know that more people die from AIDS, from cancer than AIDS, malaria, and TB? People do not really know that fact. A woman who gets breast cancer in Africa as well is usually afraid to tell her husband just because she's scared that he might leave her for another woman, or she just doesn't feel feminine enough because of what they have to go through when they have the disease. And so therefore to let women know that they should be aware of the disease and that it's okay to talk about is what I want to tell. Every woman is at risk of breast cancer. So your age, some of the risk factors are the age, the family, personal history, and your race. A study done by Chicago University that compared breast cancer from Nigeria, Senegal, and North America found that women of African descent are more likely to be diagnosed with a more serious form of breast cancer than women of European descent. So African women need to know that, because there's a myth going around Africa that most African women believe that breast cancer is just a Western thing, but it really does exist in Africa. Breast cancer is the leading killer of women ages 35 to 44 worldwide, according to the African Cancer Society. And more than a million women develop breast cancer without knowing it, and almost 500,000 die from it every single year. They do not know it because they don't have self-exams, and they do not go.
You done. Round up, but you over your minute, so you know that's against you. Now round up, okay?
Okay. Okay, so since there are limited resources and literacy about and poverty, I want to help educate African women by fundraising and volunteering, having sponsorship and partners, and helping women be aware of self-examination starting at the age of 20 and having mammograms starting at the age of 35. And I'll end by saying that I believe that prevention is better than cure. The earlier you detect the disease, then the sooner you get rid of it, and then that way you save everybody's life. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. My name is Souma. I'm representing Guinea. I've been living in the U.S. for almost 3 years now, so I'm not really comfortable speaking English. My first language is French. So if I go slowly, just go with me. I'm sorry.
You're fine. You're fine.
Okay. Today I'm going to be talking about my platform, which is education and abolishment to female circumcision. Okay. I'm glad to be here today, and I would like to thank my parents to give me this opportunity to come in the U.S., attend good school, to be somebody in the future. Some people don't even get that. Even public schools in Africa, they cannot attend those schools. It's not even about paying those classes. It's uniform, shoes, books, food, to even be able to be healthy, go to school the next day. They don't even get that opportunity. There is a lot of kids like that, young women, young boys. And I'm part of a lot of ONG right here in the US, like Help and Save Africa, Project 2005, or many others. They help to give scholarship to kids in Africa to be able to go to school. Not only we give clothing, we give shoes, we give the books and everything. As long as you are doing a good job at school, we give you the sponsor that you need. And my second one was abolishing female circumcision. And in Africa, mostly in my country, there is a lot of girls that are victims of that. We know that it's a crime to the humanity doing that. It's totally wrong. But when you go in the villages in Africa, you ask the women, why are you doing this? It's not only because they believe in doing it, it's because that's the way they get money. They don't have really something to do. It's by doing that they get paid, they feed their families, they get clothes. But what I think is by having a project, this mini project that I have, it's going, talk to those ladies, have a chat with them. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. Get you some money, you start a small business. Maybe having some textile, selling those clothes, having a little boutique with a lot of money, a little money, and then you start. From there, you get paid, you can buy you some clothes, you can feed your kids, so you don't have to do that to a young girl that doesn't deserve it. She deserves better than that. By doing that, I think that you're going to stop it and give a brighter future to that young girl who was before victim of circumcision. I believe in change, and I see Africa strong as ever by giving opportunity to those girls or boys that don't go to school or that were victim of those things. So we all here right now, we're gonna help each other, and with that, make Africa a better place. Thank you.